Hey, what's up, guys? Going to be giving you my WWE Battleground 2015 pay-per-view predictions. The show will air this Sunday, and we have 6 matches and 1 pre-show match confirmed for the show. Start with the kickoff show. We have Ken Barrett versus R-Truth. Once again, we're having another match between these two. I really just don't know what WWE are doing with Barrett at the moment. I mean, they had him win King of the Ring, and now they don't know what to do with him. This rivalry with R-Truth, it's just not doing him any favours. I don't know what WWE have got planned for Barrett, but this is a must-win for Barrett here. Truth's had his victory on Raw, but Barrett needs a win here, and then hopefully he can maybe re-emerge into something better, because they're kind of ruining the King of the Ring gimmick, I think, by having you win King of the Ring and then kind of going a bit of a losing streak after that. It's going to ruin the King of the Ring legitimacy. So I'm hoping Barrett wins this one here, and this rivalry with R-Truth can just end, and Barrett can have something good going on for him afterwards. So should be a decent match depending on how much time it's given, but definitely Barrett to win this one. Then we have the New Day versus the Primetime Players for the Tag Team Championships. Got to admit, I was pretty shocked that Primetime Players did win the championships at Money in the Bank, but I think it was a good move. The match itself was okay. I felt it could have gone on a little bit longer, so I'm hoping, as there's only 6 matches on this card, these two teams can get a little bit longer. Should be a good match. I've always been a big Primetime Players fan. I'm very happy that they're the current champions. I think they deserve it. I can see them holding on to them for a while. So I can't really see New Day catching the gold again anytime soon. So this should be a victory for the Primetime Players, I think. But this should be a good match, I think, overall. Then we have Bray Wyatt versus Roman Reigns. This match. See, I'm a fan of both guys. I'm a huge Bray Wyatt fan. I do like Roman Reigns. I really don't know what WWE's kind of plan is with Bray Wyatt lately. I mean, ever since WrestleMania, Bray Wyatt has actually only competed at one pay-per-view, and that being Payback. Wyatt wasn't featured at the Chamber. He attacked Roman Reigns at Money in the Bank. But it just kind of feels like you're not seeing enough of Bray Wyatt lately. And I just think that I don't know what WWE's plan for him is. He hasn't won a championship yet. It's quite difficult to predict this one, I think, because both guys need to win. Roman Reigns, he's kind of been losing quite a lot lately on pay-per-views, and I know WWE do plan on making him the world champion at some point, because I think they just want to build him up better. But then again, Bray Wyatt, he won a Payback against Ryback, but really Bray Wyatt hasn't had a whole lot of major stuff going on for him lately. So it's a must-win for both guys, I think, but I don't think this is just going to be a one-match series. I think we're going to get probably a best out of 3. We're probably going to see like a big match feature between the two at SummerSlam. But I'm going to say Bray Wyatt to win this one. I just think maybe Bray Wyatt could do the first victory here. And I just think he hasn't really had a lot of victories lately. So I'll probably go for Bray Wyatt to win this one. As for the match, I think it should be a good match. I'm not expecting it to be great, but they could surprise us. But it should be an overall good contest, I think. So it should be a decent one. Then we have Randy Orton versus Sheamus. This should be a decent match. Once again, it's kind of like a victory I think needed for both guys. I mean, Sheamus won Money in the Bank, and then Randy Orton obviously had a couple of weeks off, and then he came back and attacked Sheamus. And this past week on Raw, Randy Orton did kind of get the upper hand with Sheamus in that tag team match between Randy Orton, Ryback, and Big Show and Sheamus. Should be a good match. I mean, once again, these two have had good matches, but they've never had what I would call a classic match. But you never know, they could surprise us here and give us a good one. But definitely this should be a good contest. As for who should win, I think because Sheamus won Money in the Bank, I think Orton could do with a victory now. So I will probably go for Randy to win this one. I think, Sheamus got his victory at Money in the Bank. I think he's doing okay now. I think Randy could get a big victory here against Sheamus. And maybe, I don't know whether these two will carry on the rivalry or not. So we'll have to wait and see. But I think Randy Orton will probably win this one. And then we have, we were going to have a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship, but of course Ryback is now injured and he's not going to be able to compete. So the rumours are that it's just going to be The Miz versus Big Show or something. I'm not 100% sure about this match, but I do think they should make this match happen because they will only have 5 matches on the show, and I'm pretty sure they're throwing a Divas match. But Miz versus Big Show, I don't know really. I mean, probably a victory for Big Show unless Miz sneaks one in somewhere or Big Show gets counted out or something. I don't think this will be a pretty match, but I'll probably go for I'll probably go for the Big Show to win this one because I think Big Show and Ryback probably have another match at some point. So yeah, Big Show to win that one. And then we have Kevin Owens versus John Cena for the United States Championship. Got to say, the United States Championship is being treated brilliantly. This past week on Raw, that awesome triple threat match between Owens, Rusev, and Cesaro, where the winner, which was Rusev, faced Cena. It was just the legitimacy that's been brought back to the United States Championship is fantastic, and I definitely am loving what WWE is doing with that championship now. Once again, I think these two are going to steal the show. They've had 2 match of the year candidates, and I think this one is definitely going to be another one. This could very well be their best match yet. Owens needs the victory here. Cena got the victory at Money in the Bank, but Owens needs that victory here. He lost the NXT Championship to Finn Balor at Beast in the East. Now Owens can do with the United States Championship. So I've heard rumours that this isn't going to be the last match. I think SummerSlam seems to be where these two are going to finish off their rivalry, which to me sounds good. I think they should have a gimmick match for that though. They've had 3 single matches. I think maybe they could have like a street fight or something for SummerSlam, or maybe a steel cage, just to bring a bit of a gimmick to it. But definitely Kevin Owens should win this one, but hopefully he'll do it clean. No cheating or anything like that, no bad heel tactics. Just a clean win, just like Chamber, hopefully. And then we have the main event, the WWE World Championship match, Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar. This one is hard to predict, it is quite difficult. I mean, obviously the big rumour about this pay-per-view is that The Undertaker was set to return and he is set to appear on Raw this Monday. So, that is a major rumour. It's not a definite spoiler, but it is a rumour. But I can see The Undertaker returning here and costing Brock Lesnar the match, especially because Paul Heyman has been kind of mentioning The Undertaker more than often over the past month, especially this week on Raw when he said that Kane is The Undertaker's baby brother. So I can see maybe The Undertaker getting revenge on Lesnar for obviously ending his streak at WrestleMania. But then, because Lesnar is now a face, The Undertaker coming back I couldn't see The Undertaker coming back as a heel. I don't think that would work. So I'm not entirely too sure. I could also see Seth Rollins just winning this one here, or Seth Rollins getting screwed out by Triple H, It's difficult to tell. It really is difficult to tell. Maybe The Undertaker might just return on Raw Monday, which could be the case. But I'm going to go along and predict Brock Lesnar to win. I think Lesnar will win this match, and I think Triple H will come out afterwards and possibly attack Rollins to set up a rivalry between these two, because there's been a lot of talk about turning Rollins face, and I think a Rollins versus Triple H match at SummerSlam sounds like a good main event to me. And maybe Lesnar could get a new challenge for SummerSlam. I have to wait and see, but I think Lesnar will become the world champion once again at Battleground. So they are my predictions for WWE Battleground. Overall, I think it should be a good show. I mean, there's only 6 matches for the actual show, but I think with Owens and Cena, and definitely Lesnar and Rollins, I think we're going to see some great matches. I can probably see a Divas match being added as well, and maybe even Dean Ambrose, because Dean Ambrose isn't on the show, and considering the fact that he's been involved in the main event over the past 3 pay-per-views, I do kind of think that Ambrose needs to have at least like 1 match or 1 appearance on this pay-per-view. So hopefully we'll see Dean Ambrose. But Battleground should be a solid show. Sorry about that. Yeah, it should be a solid show. So definitely want to check out, I think. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and let me know if you guys have any predictions. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe as well. Cheers.